Over the past few years, I've found success selling all kinds of products, but there's one thing that I've noticed. Every winning product that I've ever made money from shares the same 6 key traits, and I've seen these same traits in nearly every successful product sold by others as well. If you want to consistently find winning products, you need to understand these 6 principles. The first and most important is that your product needs to solve a real problem or hit a major insecurity your customer is facing. If someone is going to spend their money, the product has to actually help them. It needs to solve something that's causing them pain or frustration in their daily life. Problem-solving products aren't just nice to have, they become a need. That's why things like weight loss pills or acne creams sell so well. They promise a quick fix for something people feel really insecure about, and that's what gets people buying. Too often, I see beginners chase a product just because it's cool or it looks viral. Sure, it might get some clicks, but that won't change your life. This is the most important rule. Only sell products that actually solve a real issue. The second principle is that a product is already going viral or selling right now. A lot of people think they need to find some hidden gem that no one's discovered yet. But honestly, as a beginner, your best move is to go to products that are already successful. Why? Because they're already working, they've already been proven, there is already demand, and the best part, you can actually learn from whoever is already crushing it with that product. If you're just starting out, you probably don't know how to market, build a store, or even run ads properly. But if you can look at a product that's already doing well, study what they're doing, and just do it a little bit better, you can skip a huge part of the learning curve. Back when I first started dropshipping and looking for products, I would pick products based on what I thought was cool. But the moment I started focusing on the stuff that was already selling online, everything changed. That's when I went from getting a couple of sales a day to 20 a day or 50 a day, and now even more. In another video, I can actually show you how to find these trending products, but for now, just know this. If a product is already working for someone else, there's a really good chance you can make it work too. That brings us to the third principle. The product must have room for improvement. You're not going to beat out big brands with unlimited ad budgets. Instead, look for products that check the first 2 boxes, but are sold by a small store with sloppy execution. Look for these things. Maybe their video ad is low quality. Maybe their site looks sketchy or just like a drop shipping store. Maybe the product photos don't show off the value of the product, or their offer just isn't compelling, even if their price is wrong. Every winning product I've sold has had these 3 things. It has solved a real problem, it was already trending and selling, and it had clear room for improvement. When you find products like this, you step in, level it up, and take your slice of the pie. The fourth principle is a big one. You need a strong profit margin. Some people try and get cute selling cheap stuff for $5 or doing free plus shipping offers. I've tested all of that, but in reality, the products I've sold that have actually been able to scale have all been between $40 and $100. And here's why. We're doing direct response marketing. We pay for every person who lands on our store, and that's not cheap. Even top marketers struggle to get page visits for under $20 consistently. So, if you don't have good margins, it's almost impossible to make the numbers work. I like to sell products for 3 to 5 times the cost. If it costs me $10 to source and ship, I want to be charging at least $30 to $50 minimum. You absolutely need those healthy margins to be able to scale with ads. More margins literally equals more room to scale. My first ever product that hit 100K plus in a month was priced at $59 and netted $40 profit per sale. That meant I could spend up to $40 to acquire 1 customer and still break even. And that is the power of a strong margin. On the other hand, people selling $10 gadgets are stuck. There is literally no room to grow. It's just not sustainable. That brings me to the 5th principle. Most people never talk about this, but is your product legit or is it just bullshit? We've all seen those miracle products online. A gel that whitens your teeth in 5 minutes, or a patch that maybe melts your fat overnight. But here's the truth. Ask yourself, does your product actually do what it says it does? If it doesn't, you're just simply going to end up with chargebacks, refunds, angry customers, and people blowing up your inbox and social media. The good news is you can validate this pretty easily. A simple way to do it is just go and check Amazon and check out their reviews. It's really hard to fake good reviews on Amazon, and you can have a look at all of the ratings and the product's feedback. Ask yourself honestly, would I buy this? Would I give it to my friend or my mum? If the answer is no, don't sell it. It also helps a lot if you understand the niche you're trying to sell to. So if you're a parent, look into baby products. If you have pets, look at pet products. You'll know what's actually useful and what's not. You don't have to sell in the niche you're familiar with, but it helps a ton when it comes to understanding your customer and also just sort of speaking their language. Finally, principle number 6, can you advertise the product safely? This is super important because we're running ads to get our sales. Platforms like Facebook and TikTok are super strict. They'll ban ads for anything sketchy, fake, any health claims, weapons, spy gear, anything that they think might invade someone's privacy. Look, a lot of this comes down to common sense, but to be safe, just have a read of the ad policies. It'll take you a few minutes, and those few minutes could save you a ton of money and headaches down the track. I'll drop the link below this video so you can check out the ad policies yourself. So to recap and summarize, whenever you're looking for a product, every winning product needs to solve a high value problem or insecurity, be trending right now, have room for improvement, have strong profit margins, actually work and be legit, and be allowed to advertise on platforms. Now, the big question is, how do you actually find these products? Well, I'll go through that in another video. I'll walk you through the exact systems that I use to find winning products that tick all of these boxes. If you want more tips and strategies like this, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.